Measurement, reporting, and verification (MRV) emerged as one of the key elements of the mitigation framework developed under the UNFCCC for mitigation actions by developing countries, agreed at COP16 and further defined at COP17. The key objective of MRV is to increase the transparency of mitigation efforts made by the developing countries, as well as build mutual confidence among all countries. MRV is not a new concept, and it has always been widely used in many contexts at the national and international levels to ensure transparency and help in effective implementation. M. Measure or monitor data and information on emissions, mitigation actions, and support. This may entail direct physical measurement of GHG emissions, estimating emissions or emissions reduction utilizing activity and emission factors, calculating changes relevant to sustainable development, and collecting information about support for climate change mitigation. R. Report. By compiling this information in inventories and other standardized formats to make it accessible to a range of users and facilitate public disclosure of information. V. Verify. By periodically subjecting the reported information to some form of review or analysis or independent assessment to establish completeness and reliability. Verification helps to ensure accuracy and conformance with any established procedures and can provide meaningful feedback for future improvement. The national MRV system is intended to facilitate the collection, analysis, and transparent reporting of accurate and reliable information and data on GHG emissions, effort to mitigate them, and resources devoted to enabling these efforts. The KMS is a central repository for this information and data and includes methodologies, procedures, and institutional framework. Emissions data include all GHG emissions by sources and relevant removals by sink, and is to be provided by relevant stakeholders. This diagram shows the KMS as the central area, with the MRV of emissions, mitigation, and support feeding into the KMS. Additionally, procedures, methodologies, and institutional frameworks also feed into the KMS. Mitigation efforts encompass strategies, policies, and actions, and their impact on GHG emissions and sustainable development. Support comprises international and/or domestic resources and capacity building that are utilized in implementation of emission reduction measures.